Why is there infighting within the UFO community, specifically Lou Elizondo and Stephen Greer? Are any of them spreading disinformation? And how does Jeremy Corbell fit into that picture?
All right. Well, so Elizondo, for example. Oh, wait, first, can anybody hear me? Can you give me
Yes,
let me know?
yes.
Okay,
Thanks,
perfect.
Mike. Thank you.
Yep. So there are factions. There are people who that's their job as intel officers or as somebody, you know, as an asset. That's what they're paid to do, and that's really what they care about is the money because the secrecy allows them to have a job. It's how Jake was able to flourish with his career in these programs because it provided. And that was one of the things they justified even with how siphoning funds from the black budget exists, and you know they're essentially benefit from that because of the research and development that goes into it. But they understand that it's not necessarily the right thing, which is why they want oversight and more of a safety measure. So between Greer and Elizondo, well, I can tell you that Greer got a message or a heads up from somebody very senior in the CIA, and they basically let Greer know that Lou was the best disinformation agent in the entire agency, and that was his job, was basically to spin this into a direction that was not the truth. Now, Lou has admitted several times that that was his role because there are some things that people don't need to know about, and I agree with that. But the overall secrecy of this technology or non-human intelligence, for example, yes, that needs to be disclosed. So that was his job. Now, of course, the question that I had, and I asked Greer this, and I asked a bunch of other people in Senate Intel, because they know who they know the person who told Greer or tipped off Greer that Elizondo was that. I asked the legitimacy. Well, okay, what if the guy that told Greer that was also somebody who is a disinformation agent to basically say, hey, don't pay attention to Lou? That's a possibility. And when they tried to contact that guy, at least some members of Senate Intel, he basically told them to go fly a kite, and the only way that he'll speak is through a subpoena. So what I understand from Lou, because I know people who know him, they say that his life's in jeopardy, his life's in peril. He is not making all this money, and he is a very difficult person to gauge, but overall, they trust him. And these are people that I trust. So I've never met Lou in person. I don't know if that will ever happen, but I don't understand why there's so much of this whole division because it doesn't help what we're trying to do. We need to unite. We need to be on the same team, guys. We have the same desire at the end of the day to bring this forward and make our planet, make our lives better. We you know, children of the earth are going to benefit from this, and that's all I really care about is leaving this better than what we found. So they need to put their differences aside and unite together and say, hey, let's tackle this all full force. We are on the same team. Let's go after it, and let's just beat it.